Okay, welcome aboard, guys. Sorry, I'm looking at the Starlink. Okay, whatever. So I'm only at 57%, but that's enough to make it to Marble Falls. Okay, garage door closing. So the real task at hand is I want to go to St Raymond Catholic Church. It's more curiosity, really, but just looking around like, oh, there's a St. Raymond. Okay. I mean, no, I said it wrong. There are two St. Raymonds that I find in Google. And yes, I do wear a medallion from one of them. I don't remember which one. But I just happened to be doing a search for St. Raymond, and all of a sudden I came across this church down in Leaky, Texas. So it's in Leaky, Texas. Cool, awesome. So let's take a little drive. I mean, it really works out to be an all-day drive. But there is another purpose, and that is to see how long these cameras last.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy.
Oh, I didn't bring a drive, did I? Okay, whatever.
Now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I mean, if the dash cam runs out of space, it runs out of space. On the other hand, my DJI, I have a second DJI with me. That's the words I'm looking for, yeah. And it appears like if I stop and charge up in Johnson City, go to Leaky, the next closest supercharger would be down in Uvalde. And I think I'd be hard pressed to come back to Johnson City. So anyway, that's the plan at the moment. Is we'll go down to Uvalde, charge up, then come up to Buc-ee's on I-35 in New Braunfels. It is New Braunfels, right? All right, and as you can see, the sun is shining. We did indeed have a storm come through, and the plants that I have that were exposed to the rain got much more rain than they really should have got, but whatever, it's fine. They'll survive. At least I hope they will. Speaking of, what plant was that? Fava bean, I think it is. So my fava bean success rate so far is 50%. As far as getting the shoot to come up. But the fava bean's already like that tall. What? About 4 inches? 5? I mean, it was just a shoot the other day, and all of a sudden it's sticking way up. So I'll have to transplant it. But I'm okay with that. I mean, that's wonderful success. I think fava beans are supposed to be like a 5 or 6 foot tall plant when it's all said and done. Okay, anyway, peace and harmony. Let's see, what is it supposed to? I mean, other than there's a slight chance of rain this afternoon, I think we're supposed to then kind of dry out, or at least not get more rain. All right, anyway, there we are. What? See, Dirty Tesla put out a video, but I'll admit that I wasn't paying full attention to what he was saying. He ended with the question of, which one matters more, the long-term success or the short-term stuff, or was that electrified? Whoops, I watched both of them this morning. Uh-oh. Anyway, as much as I care about short-term stuff, obviously it's the long-term success that matters, because that's sustained success. I mean, it's possible that some company may have some short-term success, but in the long run, we won't even know who they were.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Leaky Road.
And speaking of, although this is not a short-term company, but there was a video of Waymo on the news, KXAN, where
now turn left onto Leaky
the Waymo decided to, well, he's coming up to a railroad crossing. The warning lights are on, so you're supposed to stop, or stop before the gate comes down. Well, apparently he made it past the gate and then stopped. Yeah, they have a problem there. Not to mention this whole thing about the school buses. Student stops, right? I mean, come on. Unfortunately, Tesla is unable to produce results that show that they're better. Or at least you don't see any videos showing that they're better. Like I said, how hard can it be to set up a test with a school bus? You don't actually need students getting off a bus. You just need to be able to fire the bus up and crank and go through the stop arm motion. And you know what, Tesla, if you were to go out and buy a used school bus and have it operate, I'd be more than happy to show you how to run the stop arms. It's not a big deal. Now, I can't drive it. Okay, I'm no longer licensed to drive. School buses, okay? I have a regular driver's license. When I went in to renew it, I had the option. I could have kept my Class B CDL, but I gave it up because I wasn't going back to driving school bus. And if something were to happen and I had to go back to it, I mean, now that I've done it, it's easy. I mean, the hard part was going through all the memorization and having any clue what it is you're memorizing. Oh, today is Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Scienceville. $319.9. John's City RV Park. They're trying to tell you should be only doing 50 here. That's interesting. I had to change the thing. Okay, come on. We want to be in the inside lane here. Why are you... What? Their sign looks different for some reason. I don't know. Why are we not getting in the inside lane? I don't know. Maybe he's purposely trying to block himself out. Oh, it's way over there, yeah, okay. Yeah, now we're going to brake hard. There's Lowe's on our left. I still not wanting to get over.
Now turn left.
Oops. That filler is $2.99.
Now your destination is on the left.
Are you expecting them all? What are you doing? You gotta wonder how did he choose to come here? Okay, I don't know. What's he doing? Okay, that was kind of odd behavior. So I charge of 36%, and we're at 2.6 for 96. Okay, and it is what? $9.50. So now we're 10 minutes to get here. Okay. All right, welcome aboard, guys. Oops. Driver not detected. I don't know. Oh, I didn't do a video of this, but you've seen Johnson City. Meantime, we got a Model Y pulling a U-Haul trailer, an open U-Haul trailer, and I guess he's carrying a motorcycle. I don't know. Okay, yep, looks like we can go. Oh, we're going to the right. I thought we were going to Fredericksburg. Oh, what do you know? I'm guessing, yes, he's going to turn left up here. Oh, that's right, we went past the traffic light. Lewis and Marcy Henna.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East Main Street.
All right, sounds good. All right, what do we take in? 24 kilowatt hours for a cost of $762.
Now turn left onto East Main Street.
No. Yeah, and that guy went on that? Wow. Signer Vineyards. Pearl Harbor Memorial Highway. Of course, it goes to Fredericksburg. All right, so in my book, usually you say if you go to use a gas station's whatever bathroom, you pay them, you buy something at their store. Oh, interesting. Never noticed that before. Anyway, so I bought a fruit pie. Just for grins. What is this? Wow. All right, so I put enough energy in. I should make it to Uvalde with a 16% battery. Well, I'm pretty sure that we'll use 3 to 5% in preconditioning. But whatever, it's all right. Dink, 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 dink. We're almost to Walmart. Woke you all up late, but whatever.
Now turn right.
As always, when I'm out here in Fredericksburg, it's looking around like, look at all this stuff going on here.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Wow, look at all they got all kinds of gardening stuff out here. Bunch of dirt. Where are you going? Oh, really? This space? Okay. All right. 18.5 miles, 23 minutes, 235. Yep, 235.9 watt hours per mile. Interesting. This is only since the stop at Ranch Road 1. Okay, whatever. FSD. Well, there was that long section where we're in the 70 zone, and FSD shows it's a 45 zone. And for a while there was nobody passing us. So you go, yeah, I'm happy doing this. And then a pickup came up from behind us, went by. Although it's a 60 zone, he's probably doing around 60. And FSD, oh wait, I'll go faster. Yeah, no kidding. Other than that, everything's fine. And then, of course, I did have a spot where my camera, I didn't have it plugged in, so it ran out of energy. Okay. let's go look around, shall we? All right, let's get going. All right, so the main thing of stopping here was to buy some jeans, which I have done. Usually I get carpenter jeans just because I like having the loop for my, well, I like having the pocket on the side for my phone, but I also like having the loop for a hammer. Well, I'm surprised how much they cost, but anyway. What are you doing? How is your? Okay, I'm guessing we lost connectivity, but he is flashing, so he should be back. Trips,
In 500
Leafy.
feet, turn right onto Friendship Lane.
Walmart. Oops, he's not quite there yet.
Now turn right onto Friendship Lane.
So that's the thing with Starlink is, if you're at least in Rome, I don't know about if you're residential, but if you're in Rome, it takes them a little while to figure it out. Okay. Looks like he should be back, right? Any chance? Ding, ding, ding. There's an airport over to the right. Oh, that's the field. Wow. Real County Maintenance Office. Oh, we're still in Hill Country Trail. Welcome to Leaky. 315 people? 315 people, wow. That guy just pulled over to have me pass him, okay. Wow. This is something else, isn't it? Well, look at all the stuff that's blowing around over here. Sheriff's Office is a double-wide mobile home. I assume it's double-wide. Maybe it's not. Wow.
Now turn right onto 2nd Street.
What? Oh. Next to Leaky Baptist Church.
Now turn right onto Mountain Street.
Wow, what is that?
Now your destination is on the right.
Yeah, I gathered that. Okay. Trips. 57.9 miles, 51 minutes, 273.5 watt hours per mile. So part of that's just going into the wind, and part of that's just going up and down hills. Did FSD do anything stupid? No, he didn't. Actually, every time the passing lane opened up, whatever you want to call it, on the right, he moved into the right. So, no, all that was pretty good. All right, anyway, peace and harmony. All right, let's get going again. So, yeah, St. Raymond's, it's a little place. Interestingly enough, well, as I'm walking around, the car pulls in on the other side that I'm on. They're still there, but
US Highway 83.
all right, so Tesla shows we should ride with 8% battery in Uvalde. Oh, there's Church of Christ. Oh, I didn't see that sign. All right. Interesting little town. This town looks a lot bigger than what the sign indicates. Oh, this guy decided to walk out. Actually, he was kind of waiting for us to go by, but because he showed the intent to walk across the street, FSD stopped. All right, so catching back up again, we are running in sloth mode. When we were in standard mode, he was doing 75, 76 in the 75 mile per hour speed zone. So he's going to use like 13%. 13% for 40 miles. We'll see how it goes. $40 divided by 13. Yeah, it's roughly 3 miles per percent. It's kind of what I was expecting, or what I was computing as we were driving along. So Tesla FSD is, oh, we're gonna run out. No, we're okay. But in the meantime, we'll just leave it in sloth mode. We are heading south. But yes, the flag is coming from the right. Well, this one's going straight at us. I don't know. Dora's nursery. They definitely got, their trees definitely got the leaves torn off of them. There was a tornado somewhere, right? Was it down here? I do remember that they declared the possibility of a tornado on the weather last night. Okay. Let them get established. Yes, it's small, but it was kind of cool to see it. not quite sure what to make of that car parked at the front of the church when I was behind the church, but oh, we're doing 60 here. Dink. Okay, welcome back, guys. All right, so we started out with an estimate of arriving with 8%. Now I'm in the sloth mode, and I'm now arriving with 10%. So in sloth mode, I don't think he would go above 65. Even if he said the speed zone was 70, he would keep it at 65. Okay, there's the Burger King that their charge is supposed to be at.
In 500 feet, turn right.
Okie dokie. Oh, there they are in the back.
Now turn right.
Oh, I didn't even check what version they were.
Now you have arrived at your destination. In 500 feet, turn left onto East Garden Street.
And these are version 3s. Oh, I didn't even check that, did I? So I'm guessing Texas made sure that
Now turn
each
right.
one of these got a sticker. And so for a while, it felt like Tesla had slowed down. Oops, okay. Where are we? Trips. 40.8 miles, 47 minutes, 189.5 watt-hours per mile, compared to 250 plus. Okay. The trip so far is 219.5 miles. Wow. 246.5 watt-hours per mile. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. FSD-wise, it's just an interesting thing to note, and that is when you go to sloth mode, he doesn't do 70 anymore. So we're in the 70 zone and we slow down. Uvalde. It was just curious. 26658. And it's 137. Okay, I think that's where we're at the moment. Let's get it plugged in and get going. You guys are on, although now I had the microphone plugged in. That means the microphone will cover roughly 4 to 5 hours before we're in charge, I think. Okay, whatever. Let's get going, shall we? All right, so we're going to stop by Ionna, which is a new station in Bernie.
Now turn right onto East Main Street.
And then I'm going to go by a Flying J that I think might possibly be a location for a Tesla semi-charger charging. Oh, it doesn't sound quite right. Sorry, I'm trying to open this bag. Oh, the chocolate chips have melted. All right. On and onward we go. We're on our way. Whoops. Look out. A lot of people desperate to get across the street. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty melted. So Ross. They have a Smoothie King down here. Huh, how interesting. I guess Uvalde's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Okay, we're back in standard mode, by the way, just in case you missed that transition. I switched to Sloth, which did slow down FSD. And it improved my arrival energy. So that's all good. Even sports. Okay. The instructions were painted a little bit weird.
Now make a U-turn to stay on Interstate 10 West.
Yellow gorilla. All right. So I guess the answer to the question of how long can the DJI camera last? So it's 340, 345. We ran out of card. Okay. So there's that answer. Yeah, let's go here. Let's go look here. Come on. Trips. 103.3 miles, 1 hour 49 minutes, 231 watt hours per mile. So there you go. There's that part. Whoops. What else did I want to say? FSD wise, no, I did pretty good. It's just every once in a while he does stupid stuff, but it's okay. Did he really do anything stupid, or you just didn't like it? I don't think he actually did anything stupid, just I didn't like it. Anyway, there you go. There's that part. Let me go get the manual recording going, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, welcome back, guys. This is the Purnell's truck that blocked me out earlier. It's just, traffic here in Marble Falls is really backed up. Anyway, we're almost to Walmart. Around with 32%. I think it was 31 before. But I think it's going to be a hard time getting over to the left here.
In 1 mile, turn left.
Scary looking. Human driver left turn signal. Push the car over. Apache Village, right? Is that what it is? Yep, that's where it is. And there's nobody using the charger at the moment. Verbo. I don't know.
Now turn left.
Oh, their gas price is $3.16.9. How interesting. Okay, good. Very good.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left. Now your destination is on the left.
Okay, and what are you going to do about it? All right, let's not go into that space. That one looks tight. Oh, come on. Trips 77.6 miles, 1 hour and 33 minutes. Average energy 211.8. Wow. Okay, so we're saving energy coming back, even though we're going into a wind again. I don't know, whatever. We've covered 400.3 miles so far, and we used 94.5 kilowatt hours. Average energy is down to 235.9. Did FSD do anything stupid? Not really. I mean, there was a spot back there where he's going to pull and park there, and that was kind of tight. There's plenty of space down here, so why park over there? But anyway, that's just normal stuff. Okay, anyway, onward up for charge. Here. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, it looks like we're ready to go. All right. So there's a level 2 I had a thought of visiting, but man, I just want to go home. It's going to be 7 o'clock. Jeez Louise. Oh man, what's going on with, oh, he's turning. Well, there's a minivan, you wait long enough, you better wait a little bit longer.
Now turn right onto US Highway 281.
Yep. Alright, it says we should get home with 23%. Not sure I believe that. So was it over here? Not there. Over here. Cuspy's Burritos. Whatever. There is a level 2 sitting there. Rent me. Seven? Wow.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Farm to Market 1431.
Yeah, we're not really sure. But now you can go. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't quite make it into the left turn lane, but I took over and did it for you. Yeehaw. Really? Mercedes you pulled out of the way for, they turned left, so they're gone. Okay, let's interrupt this. Welcome back, guys. Half a mile.
Now turn
Or
left
1
onto
minute.
American Drive.
So today was kind of a mixed bag, but in some places he drove more aggressively,
In 5
was able to manage
minutes,
his
turn
speed
left onto Santa Rosa.
better, although in some places he fell back. Now think about it, it's almost like, you know, if you think of the personalities I used to talk about, I had retired road racer and California road rager show up sometimes. Then at other times, it was trainee. Oh, I'm scared. Scared of what? It's the first time I've seen a road before. Come on, man. There was something very interesting that I did. So, driving down to Uvalde,
your destination will be on the left.
My estimated percentage of arrival was dropping 2-3%. So I switched from standard mode to Sloth mode.
Is on the left.
We were in the 70 zone, and all of a sudden, the car slows down. It slows down to 65 in the 70 zone. So I was curious, and actually very helpful. So a lot of it was good. Just a few things were kind of like, yeah. And reading speed zone signs is not Tesla's forte. Okay. All right. But other than that, it was actually pretty good. Okay, trips, 34.8 miles back from Marble Falls, 43 minutes, 196.4 watt hours per mile. So better than 5 miles per kilowatt hour. Total trip today is 435 miles. We use 101.3 kilowatt hours. Our average energy was 232.8 watt hours per mile. Now, as we're heading south, at times we're heading into a significant wind. In fact, in one place, the YO Ranch, the flags were almost standing out from the flagpole, and we're going into it. So that's why that energy use is up to some extent. And of course, we've done some preconditioning, so yeah, all caught up. But there you go. So, when we come down to the grade, so did he do anything stupid? There's a few places where he would go into one lane and then say, wait, I need to be in the other lane, switch back to the other lane. They're like, what are you doing? All right, so there's a few of those. 2, 6, 8, 7, 4. I'll have to go back and add up. We added 24, 34, and an estimated 27 at the Ionna, 8. So it's 5, carry the 1, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So it looks like about 15 kilowatt hours home charging. Okay. Anyway, I'll go back and add that part up. But I think for now, so what I started doing was saying, when I tried to estimate, well, how much is it going to require, how much energy, I started going with 3 miles per percent. Okay, that's not always accurate, but 3 miles per percent. Just to work with it. Good enough for me. It turned out it was a pretty good rule. Now, today's trip, we're at 233. One, 2, 3, 12, 2, 3, 3. 4.3 miles per kilowatt hour. Okay. I mean, not great, but not bad. And that's considering the fact that we had some preconditioning stuff we're going into some significant wind, and all that worked out. But we started with, did he do anything stupid? So there was the things, like I said, going back and forth. There was one place where he decided he wanted to get out of the way of a car, and there's a breakdown lane, and he moved into the breakdown lane. Now, we're about to come up onto a slow lane on the right. We were almost there. I didn't even realize it was there, but because I was looking at the car and looking at the other car. Anyway, that was just dumb. So I stopped and told him, hey, what are you doing? Now, maybe that's what he was doing, and I just didn't realize that's what he was up to. But whatever. So I think in general, so I'll say this. It appears like on the DJI cameras with the two 56 gig cards, they're going to last about just under 7 hours recording time. More or less. I'm not sure where the dash cam one is because it'll roll over the older files. So we'll have to go back and see what that ends up being. The microphone, is it maybe 4 hours on the microphone. But once I plugged it in, it was fine. In fact, it caught up, so we should be good there. Okay. So that's part of the trip, was to try to get a better feeling for what the values would be, or what the limits would be. So there's that part. It's the same kind of rule where, well, no, there was more stuff, but it was over 435 miles. Speaking of which, we're still at 99%. Although we're now at 68 miles without self-driving on. Whatever, we're close. So I think where I want to go is I want to go with an A-. Just be consistent. I don't think he did anything that was really bad. It just wasn't always great. And let's go with that. Okay. I'll have to go back and add up some numbers and get back to you on that. But there you go. Okay, our simple mathematical equations. Turns out our trip was for 10 hours, 20 minutes. Okay, that's about how long I would drive in one day. We used 101.5 kilowatt hours. Out of that, we charged at home for 16.5. Total cost of energy, $31.56. Hello, anybody listening out there? That's how much I paid for the whole trip. We covered 435 miles. Okay? So yes, there was some of that time was spent walking around for, like we went to St Raymond's, right? And then of course there was some charging. I didn't work out how much time I spent charging, but it would have been less than an hour. Right? I mean, 15, more or less. 45 minutes. More or less. Okay, whatever. There's our numbers.